Good day everyone. This is a response video for Flat Earth Data video. Perth 118 degrees sun angles prove it's not a ball. So what he did was go into Blender, make a globe model and put the sun and try to see the angles. So he was interested in December. So he brought the information from time and date, the information of sunset and sunrise on December for Perth, Australia. And then he put a gnomon and show where's the shadow of that gnomon is rising, and he says it's not matching. Yes, it's not matching on his model. But is it really not matching? We can clearly see that the terminator line is crossing the South Pole. That means it's the equinox. And in that case, the shadow should be pointing 270 degrees. And that's what we can see in this model. So he somehow screwed things up, rotated things on the wrong axis, and this is what we get. If the sun is, or if the terminator line is crossing the South Pole, then it's crossing also the North Pole, and it's equinox. Period. There's nothing more to say about this. And as we see, the shadow is pointing 270 degrees. So Flat Earth Data challenged me if I can produce this thing and make it work. And as you see here, first thing I'm doing, I'm pushing up this plane or this piece of wood just to make sure that it's parallel. And you can see the shadow of my finger, or you can see the dust darkening and brightening. This means that it's almost parallel. I just push it and the sun cannot see the surface. And then you can see the shadow of my phone on the globe model, and the North Pole is tilted towards us with 23 degrees. So now I made sure that this is the summer for the Northern Hemisphere, because I'll be demonstrating now the June observation for Perth, Australia. Now we're almost getting an observation of sunrise in June. There it is. I'm just blocking the light from the parts that I don't need to address the brightness. So now we have, and this is the line from south to north. I make it vertical, just a bit of brightness to show the light. That's the direction of the sun. And there we go, from time and date. Both oriented well, with a slight change in angle, because you can see how busted up this model is. Now I'm going for the winter. I just rotated the whole thing, if you can see it. So this is the December. Tried to look from the other side. I wanted sunset, but you see too much brightness, I couldn't see anything here. So I'm back just to demonstrate sunrise, and there we go. We almost have an observation there. Here it is. I orient it properly as much as I can. Then there's the shadow angle. This is shadow angle, not the direction of the sun. And as you see, they're matching almost perfectly despite this busted up model that I'm using. Now let me show you here. This is what Flat Earth Data did. After orienting the sun correctly in relation to the Earth axis, he rotated the Earth axis, thus making it equinox instead of winter. And as you can see, the terminator line is crossing the South Pole. This is what he had in his model. So you have to understand the model you're trying to debunk, and you have to be skilled in the tools that you're using to debunk this model and to know what you're doing. So that's it. Thank you.